Forbes Middle East unveils the region's top 100 healthcare leaders, and global markets lose $465 billion on banking sector worries. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Farrage. Forbes Middle East has revealed its second annual ranking of the region's top healthcare leaders. The list recognizes the most influential healthcare heavyweights across pharmaceuticals, medical facilities, technology, medical equipment, and healthcare investment in the Middle East. UAE-based leaders dominate the list with 44 entries, followed by Saudi Arabia with 26 and Egypt with 8. Listees in the hospital category lead with 38 entries, followed by pharmaceutical companies with 36. To create this ranking, Forbes Middle East assessed the size of the business, including revenues, assets, and facilities, diversity of operations, ownership of assets, and the experience, impact, and achievements of the individual. View the full list on ForbesMiddleEast.com. Global financial stocks have lost $465 billion in market value in 2 days as investors cut exposure to banks not just in the U.S., but around the world. It comes after the sudden collapse of Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank. Internationally, bank stocks have plunged even as President Biden took action to secure the U.S. banking system by giving banks access to extra funding. Still, it failed to dispel investor worries about potential contagion to other lenders worldwide. Moody's has placed the ratings of 6 other U.S. banks under review for a downgrade. The banks placed under review for downgrade are First Republic Bank, Zions Bank Corporation, Western Alliance Bank Corp, Comerica, UMB Financial Corp, and Intrust Financial Corporation. State regulators closed Signature Bank on Sunday, the third largest failure in U.S. banking history, 2 days after authorities shuttered SVB Financial. Oil prices fell more than $1 this morning, extending yesterday's slide as the collapse of SVB rattled equities markets and sparked fear about a fresh financial crisis. The sudden shutdown of SVB triggered concerns about risks to other banks resulting from the U.S. Federal Reserve's sharp interest rate hikes over the past year. It also spurred speculation on whether the central bank might slow the pace of its monetary tightening. EFG Hermes Holdings' 17th annual OneOnOne conference shed light on investor sentiment for frontier and emerging markets. At the event, CEO Karim Awad said, facing up to massive challenges after 2011, its buy-side team has resurrected its private equity business, building a renewable energy practice and partnering with the region's largest public equities asset manager in a business that runs almost $3 billion of assets under management. The firm also added several lending products to its offering, including commercial banking, buy now, pay later, microfinancing, and factoring and leasing, among others. Starting tomorrow, China will once again start issuing a range of visas to foreigners in a major easing of travel restrictions that have been in place since the COVID outbreak. The move marks the latest step towards reopening China to the outside world. Visa-free travel will resume for cruise ship visitors and certain tourist groups from Hong Kong, Macau, and countries within the ASEAN region. China received 65.7 million international visitors in 2019 before closing its borders. And Oscars television ratings rose for the second year in a row as 18.7 million viewers tuned in to watch hit sci-fi Everything Everywhere All at Once dominated a well-reviewed ceremony. With Jimmy Kimmel back as host and blockbusters among the nominated films, including Top Gun Maverick and Avatar: The Way of Water, organizers had hoped that the 95th Academy Awards would draw audiences back. It's 12% increase from last year's telecast, which was mostly remembered for Will Smith slapping Chris Rock on stage. How could we forget? I'm Ramia Farrage. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.